Hey, what's up? Me back. Just hanging out. I was thinking about something. I was thinking about teachers, like some of these teachers. In the past, I've talked about this, but I want to talk about it again. But some of these teachers, they're fucking their students, which is pretty crazy. And I guess the first one, like the first major one that I could think of was that Mary Kay Letourneau. That was like what 20 years ago, and she fucked this kid. I mean, this kid was like I think Polynesian. I think his name was like Billy something. It was just like Billy Falou or something like that. I mean, that kid was an ugly motherfucker. I mean, goddamn. I mean, ugly as shit. And she was married, and I mean, he got her pregnant twice, and he was still a minor when he got her pregnant twice. I mean, just it's like she like threw away her entire career and her marriage to this one dumb kid. And they got married like 10 years ago, and they got paid too because I think Entertainment Tonight covered it. So that whole thing was just so. I mean, that was definitely the first major one. I mean, he was 12 when he first banged. It's insane. And I think he met her I think he met her first when he was 8 years old. that whole story was just so disturbing. And they had two kids, and I think they're still married, but that definitely was a weird one. Then you had the Debra LaFave. She was very pretty, and she was a lot prettier than Mary Kay Letourneau. Like Mary Kay Letourneau was okay looking. Debra LaFave was absolutely gorgeous. She was like I think a model. She was based out of Florida, and I think she dated one of the Backstreet Boys, Nick Carter, who's like this pretty boy, and she fucked a 16-year-old boy. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like he wasn't one of her students. He went to the same high school where she taught. Man, that kid's a lucky bastard because she was gorgeous. I mean, like she posted like I think she posted like a calendar in a bikini. Jesus Christ, lucky bastard. I mean, they say it's wrong that these teachers are fucking their students, but some of these teachers are fucking hot though. That's the thing. Like, you want to give that kid a high five for fucking that hot teacher, man. There was another one. There was a one in I think Louisiana. I think it might have been Louisiana. These two teachers, they're both English teachers, beautiful women too. They showed their pictures. One was like in her 20s, and I think the other one might have been in her 30s, but they were gorgeous women. Like one of them was fucking a kid who was 16, right? So then, so then the other one joined in. So they had a threesome. I mean, goddamn. These have to be like the luckiest kids in the world. They're fucking hot teachers, man. And these bitches are stupid. Like they have education, right? They're smart women, but it's like they're smart yet they're stupid. It's like they have no common sense. You're throwing away your entire career. You're throwing away your marriage. I mean, I'm not sure they were married, but I know Mary Kay Letourneau was married, and your reputation is like forever damaged. I mean, like who's gonna hire you to teach anywhere? I mean, it's over. It's like, man, like these women are fucked up. I think there's something wrong with these women. I'm trying to think of there was one named Pamela. I think Pamela Joan Rogers Turner. She fucked a 13-year-old kid. God damn. At first the judge gave her like I think 9 months for this shit, and then seven years probation. And this dumb bitch, what she did was she really screwed up. She started talking to him on not Facebook, MySpace. She started talking to him, and then she sent a picture of herself. So she violated her parole or probation, and so the judge got pissed off, and he ended up giving her 7 years in prison. Jesus Christ, 7 years for talking to the kid, and then 2 years for sending a picture. I guess dirty picture. So that's 9 years in prison for this dumb kid that she was fucking. I mean, almost 10 years. I mean, she ruined their life. Not ruined their life, but she ruined their reputation. But 9 years in jail for this dumbass who was like 13 years old. I mean, Jesus Christ. And she was kind of pretty too. She wasn't too bad, but it just amazes me that these women do this shit. Because they're not ugly. It's the thing. If they were ugly, yeah, okay, you can maybe understand. But there was also another one out of Florida. Besides Debra LaFave, there was one teacher. She was 22. No, I'm sorry. You know what? She might have been in her 20s. I'm sorry. She might have been in her 20s, but she got 22 years in prison for fucking these 3 kids. I mean, had 3 kids she fucked. 22 years in prison. She got given. One of the kids got her pregnant, which is pretty crazy. And she ended up getting an abortion for that. For that pregnancy. Also, before she fed those 3 kids, she taught at a middle school, and she got fired there because she was sending like inappropriate text messages. So this woman's got issues. I'm surprised the new school hired her because she got fired from the middle school previously. I'm trying to recall what else. I remember there was one teacher. I think her name was Kelsey Peterson. That could have been her name, Kelsey Peterson. Okay, she was ugly as fuck. She was a fat woman, right? And she was like maybe 22, and she fucked this one kid who was 12, but he was like an illegal alien. She fucked an illegal alien, and she wasn't hot, and I'm guessing the kid was probably a mess. And they ran away together. They ran away to Mexico. And she got arrested there. I mean, that's pretty sad. You're fucking an illegal alien. You're that desperate? Man, Jesus Christ. I think of another one. There's one chick name. I think her name was Erin McLean. That might have been her name. She was fucking this one kid, right? Like he lived with they lived together. I think. Like, I think all 3 of them lived together. And he was like a troubled kid, and so she was trying to like help the kid out, and she ended up fucking that kid, and her husband found out about it. Her husband like lost his mind. He got a shotgun and shot the kid's head off. Like just blew the fucking head off of this fucking kid. And this kid might have been like, I guess, he might have been of age. He might have been 19, but still, that's her student though. I'm not sure what happened to that guy. I mean, he went to court. I'm not sure how much time he got. But some people lose it. I mean, some good people just lose their mind when something like that happens to them. I mean, it turns their entire world upside down. I mean, she was real cute. This teacher, this Erin McLean woman, and so she just totally blew it. Trying to remember what else. Yeah, there was one really disturbing one. It was this woman, right? Like her husband was in Iraq fighting the bad guys. I think she had a gangbang with like I think maybe 5 kids. I mean, they were all legal, but I think in her state, I forgot what state she's from, but in her state, it's against the law to fuck students, even if they're legal. So they were all 18 and up, but still, it's like she got in trouble for doing that. And it was like 5 kids, and then they all, it was a gangbang. It was, and her husband's like overseas fighting. Like he's risking his own life to fight for his country. That's just fucking crazy. That big giant truck over there making all kinds of noise. But it makes you think twice about like teachers. Like, I mean, like I'm not sure if I would ever want to marry a teacher because she might fuck me over. And it's an epidemic. I mean, ever since Mary Kay Letourneau, it seems like this is happening at a much higher rate than before, or ever. I mean, I don't think there was ever a teacher before Mary Kay Letourneau. I mean, since then it's been like copycat to copycat, and I mean, I feel like it could be that female, the sexual revolution, that whole thing. It could be a byproduct of that movement because when that happened, like in the 70s, and that sexual revolution, and all that shit happened. They pretty much told women they could do anything a man could do. But I also think I think some of these women were probably molested themselves when they were little girls. They always say that when someone's molested, sometimes they become a molester later on in life. So I'm sure some of these chicks were probably fondled by someone, and then it's like I don't know. I also think people don't. I also think people don't give a shit anymore. I think some people just lost hope and don't give a fuck. You know, they just because life is miserable. It really is. It's just a fucking. It's not bullshit you gotta deal with. I think some of these women just lose their fucking mind. They're like, fuck this, you know. They throw it all away. It's self-destructive what they do. Yeah. They piss it all away, you know. Because it takes a while to become. I guess 4 years to become a teacher. You gotta study. You gotta know all that shit. Then you gotta train to be a teacher. There's a bunch of bullshit to get that job, and then piss it all away. It's like you're shooting yourself in the foot. Then they gotta register as a sex offender. They go to jail. I mean, or before they before they register, they gotta go to jail. Then they gotta register. It's just. Who would date a teacher who fucked their student? Like, I wouldn't date a woman that fucked their student. I really wouldn't. Like, I don't care how. I mean, like that Debra LaFave's a hot woman. I wouldn't fuck her. I mean, I wouldn't date her. I mean, I would fuck her, but I wouldn't date her because I'm like, this chick is mental. Or like that teacher that had the gangbang with the 5 kids. Like, who's gonna date that one? Jesus. I think I saw a picture of her. She's kind of hot, but I would never date her like in a serious relationship. Like, fuck that. She's psycho. And she might do it again. You never know. If you go on YouTube, you can find I saw like a highlight reel of like there must have been like 30 teachers. Like someone did this. If you can find it on YouTube, it's like a list of like maybe 30 different women that were teachers. They were fucking their students. It's like 30 different bitches. I mean, and these women look very conservative. You know, the way they dress and look, and I mean they're well spoken. They're educated. It's like, I mean, they're fucked up, man. I mean, I would fuck these bitches, but I wouldn't date them. Fuck that. You know, maybe fuck you for a little bit, but that's about it. I ain't got married. I mean, I wouldn't marry one of these bitches either. Cause they'll screw you over, big time. I mean, you could try that. I mean, the audience, you can go on YouTube, just find this like list of like highlight reel of 30 different women that were all teachers and they all ruined their lives. And Jesus Christ. Anyway, I better get going. I'm running out of shit to say. Alright, see ya. Yeah, alright, bye.